Hi everyone. First, I'd like to welcome you to this important conference. Second, I'd like to thank Kofi for the invitation to bring you greetings and for bringing all of us together. It is time that we reclaim our history and our narrative about the continent of Africa, our heritage, our history, and our current conditions as people of African descent. I join you today as the president of the Skillman Foundation, a Michigan-based foundation that is fiercely dedicated to advancing our children. I live in a city that is 80% Black, so our success is grounded in Black children reaching their full potential and not being hindered by anti-Black rhetoric or biases. Like you, I'm here today to learn more and to learn from others at this conference about how we can create more effective solutioning to address this critical and pressing issue. We are living through a time of racial reckoning and recognition of the deep anti-Black sentiment in this country. This moment, we hope, will lead us to face and address issues of systemic racism affecting and limiting our children. And it is our responsibility to translate our hope into sustained action and impact. Our children, all children, deserve an honest and unbiased presentation of our world's history and a full accounting of their role in that history. When we deny our children of the truth, they are more likely to repeat the harms and more likely to allow racism to harm them regardless of their skin color or place of origin. The denial, distortion, and denigration of the historic role played by Africa and people of African descent are fundamental to the justification for systemic racism in our country and our world. It is this false claim of inferiority of Black people, the denial of their genius and contributions, and the disrespect of their personhood that has served as the underpinning for mistreatment and marginalization that has sustained for generations and was even present as our country witnessed George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor's deaths, and the resulting uprisings across the globe this summer, and unity that we have to finally address and repair this wrong. And one of the most effective ways is through education. As Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Education of our children is central to breaking a white-centered worldview that transmits distortions and stereotypes. Education is also about us learning among ourselves and propagating the collective wisdom through this convening so that we can advance shared understandings, approaches, and strategies. The rallying cry of Black Lives Matter is a universal way of affirming the humanity of Black people and embracing Black people as respected and valued members of the human family. Our foundation's aspiration, which is about rewriting the rules, aligns symbiotically with the conference goal to rewrite the narrative. Together, these two things can redesign systems with the voices of those most affected. This conference will make a major contribution to the goal of transforming teaching and learning to accurately include Africa, her value, her assets, her descendants, and her inhabitants in ancient times and in the modern world. The building blocks of teaching about Africa will set our children on a path of learning about their own beauty, talents, and value. It will culminate in unlocking and magnifying their potential for achievement. At the Skillman Foundation, we envision a world in which children will attend classes presented by a bias-free faculty, sharing anti-racist teaching through a curriculum that recognizes and heralds the accomplishments of every child's full human family and history. We will walk with you on this journey today as we convene. We know that we will benefit from your thought leadership, and we promise to make sure we share our own work to ease the burden of us doing this incredibly difficult work alone. Thank you so much and have a great conference.